The impending crisis of food insecurity in the U.S. is a ticking time bomb, and the situation is reaching a breaking point. But here's where it gets controversial. The federal government's role in this drama is under scrutiny. A race against time for food banks. Picture this: long lines of anxious people filling their bags with essential food items at food banks across the country. As the news broke that the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, would abruptly end, the urgency to stock up became palpable. The program, which has been a lifeline for around 42 million Americans, is now facing an unprecedented funding crisis, leaving food banks scrambling to fill the void. "We're trying to garner all the resources that we can," said Gaines Newborn, founder of Community Space Food Bank, as he witnessed the growing crowd. With the federal government shutdown entering its second month, the Trump administration's decision to halt SNAP funding has sent shockwaves through the country. But wait, there's a twist. 2 federal judges blocked the move. Yet the administration might appeal, leaving food banks in limbo. The impact on the vulnerable. The consequences are dire, especially for those already struggling. "It's hard to fathom the scale of the impact," said Nicole Hunt, director of Food Bank for NYC. The organization serving the nation's largest city is gearing up to provide more aid, but admits it can't replace the federal program's reach. This is the part most people miss. The intricate web of support that keeps millions from going hungry is at risk of unraveling. A political deadlock. The shutdown itself is a result of a political stalemate. Congress failed to agree on funding legislation, leaving 700,000 federal workers furloughed and countless others working without pay. The deadlock persists as Republicans and Democrats clash over government funding and healthcare policies. But here's the catch. SNAP benefits continued during previous shutdowns, so why the change now? A controversial move. A Department of Agriculture report initially indicated that SNAP benefits would continue, but it was replaced by a message blaming Democratic senators. David Super, a Georgetown law professor, argues that the department has the funds to maintain SNAP, but is using it as a political tool. "They're putting pressure on Senate Democrats," he said, sparking a debate on the ethics of such tactics. A looming hunger crisis. The program's lapse will leave food banks overwhelmed. In New York City alone, SNAP provides 95 million meals monthly, far surpassing the capacity of local food banks. Families are already feeling the strain, with mothers and grandmothers worrying about putting food on the table. The situation is a stark reminder of the program's importance and the vulnerability of those who rely on it. A national effort to mitigate the impact. Food banks across the nation are stepping up. Second hardest heartland in Minnesota is increasing inventory, while the Atlanta Community Food Bank is tapping into reserves. Some states are allocating funds to support food banks. But will it be enough? The crisis is prompting difficult choices, like a mother considering pulling her child out of daycare due to financial strain. The long-term implications. The current situation raises questions about the program's future. Professor Super warns that politicizing SNAP could have lasting consequences. Will this crisis change the way Americans view food security and government support? The debate is open, and the impact of this controversy will undoubtedly shape the conversation around hunger relief in the U.S. As the fate of SNAP hangs in the balance, the nation watches, hoping for a resolution that ensures no one goes hungry. What do you think? Is this a political strategy gone too far? Or a necessary measure in a time of crisis? The comments section is open for your thoughts and experiences.